As of the day of me uploading this video, I will officially be 20 years old. A lot of crazy stuff has been going on with my life in the past few years, in the past few months, especially with school, but it's kind of crazy seeing me finally reach my 20s after so long. Now, right off the bat, I will say that life has been kind of making me busy with school and a bunch of other stuff, so a lot of my uploads have been slowing down in April. And not only that, but the last video that I did upload, I just did not like it that much and I just decided to private it. So, it's just been one of those things where I wasn't really in the mood to be really making YouTube videos, but I'm finally getting back into it and I'm trying to see where it goes. And I say that because when it comes to me finally reaching my 20s, it's kind of made me reflect on a lot of the stuff that I did in the past, and it's a lot of stuff that I wouldn't say I'm all that proud of. Now granted, I was a young kid, a teenager at that, so a lot of the stuff you could just chalk it up to be me being immature. Even still, looking back at some of the things I did, it made me realize it was really stupid to do that thing at that time, even for my age. And so when I look back at my teen years and my first 2 years of being an adult, being 18, 19, I kind of just look back at those years with, I'd say a lot of disappointment. I was very disappointed with the person that I was beforehand. And that's why with me turning 20, I kind of want to make things different. I want to look back on my 20s with less regret and more positive thoughts, because I saw this video from Markiplier that he made a few years back where he was reaching his 30s and he was talking about how he was gonna defy his 30s at that point, and it kind of made me look back at myself and I was like, how am I gonna define my 20s? Because I know for most people they don't really care about leaving behind some type of legacy or doing anything for anybody else or even people close to them. They just want to try and do their own thing, and I respect that. Kind of I could understand where they may be coming from, but for me, as a person who has been told that I have a talent, I've had more friends than family tell me yo, you have something that you could possibly do, you have a talent. I've had friends tell me that I could do podcasts, do YouTube, all that stuff. So when I have all those people backing me up, how could I not want to leave something behind that a lot of people can look back at, whether it be a month from now, a year from now, and be like, yo, this was really great. I was really glad that I discovered this person and stuff like that. And I say all that because with me finally being 20, I think it's about time that I begin to mature. And when I say mature, I mean in the sense of finally becoming an adult. And I know for some people they'd be like, oh, once you're 18 you're an adult, but not really. I don't think enough people understand that even if you're 18, 19, and for some people when they're 20, 21, you're barely even an adult. You barely have that much stuff going for you. So when I say I'm trying to mature and, become an adult, I mean in a sense of, taking care of myself, not living like a teenager, just staying in bed all day, staying online all day, and just letting time pass me by, just actually trying to make something of my life and do something positive for a change. And that also goes for YouTube as well, because I feel like with the way I've been trying to run my channel, it was not something out of love and out of passion. It was more of out of obligation. It feels like I had to do this, and it sucks because I originally wanted to do YouTube because I genuinely had a passion for it, and it feels like I've just been blinded by all these other things that really don't even matter when you really think about it. I kind of lost the love for the game for a bit. And it wasn't until just like the past few days that I finally kind of to gain some clarity and see what I really want to do when it comes to doing this content creation shit. Now, admittedly, I am still a bit lost. Like, I don't really know where things are gonna go. Like, as much as I want to leave a good like legacy behind for my 20s, it's just unpredictable with how things have been recently. But I'm gonna try and be optimistic about it, because I think that's one of the main reasons why I've just been losing love for doing this, is just because I'm comparing myself to others way too much, and I just look at the stuff that I upload and what others upload, and I just think that I'm not on the same level, you know. But I'm starting to realize that I shouldn't really be doing that, and that I should just be doing this for me, you know, not really doing it for really anybody else. Even though I just said I wanted to leave something behind for other people, but you know what I mean. You know, I just want to like enjoy myself while I still can doing this stuff, and just kind of see where it goes. But yeah, this was just a small little update video. Videos are coming back. I've already got a few ideas drummed up, and other than that, I hope y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all guys next time, and other than that, I'm gonna go enjoy my birthday.